These are the Tonerider Hot Classic Tele pickups. Alnico 3, 7.5k resistance in the neck and 9k resistance in the bridge. We're going to shoot them out against the Fender Custom Shop Twisted Tele pickups, which I believe are Alnico 5, 6k in the neck and 10k in the bridge. Yep. So not quite the same, but what made me laugh is this set of pickups is £65. That's about 160. So £100 difference. What I will say about Tonerider is these got push back cloth wiring, same as everything fancy. Nickel cover. I know you're thinking, why does that matter? Because I don't have a pickup that has a brass cover, because every time it does I throw it away. Every cheap Tele, like your Squires and stuff, even your classic vibes, often come with a brass covered Tele pickup. Sounds like it's in a cupboard. These are nickel. I'm just going to do a little bit of strumming on the neck and then play it against Fender Custom Shop pickups. They sound very similar.
Do they sound a little bit brighter? Or am I making that up?
Maybe. Yeah, these are brighter.
Yeah, got a bit more spangle, haven't they?
So
it's not necessarily a bad thing.
I prefer spangle, and I don't like Fender Custom Shop pickups. Turns out, no, they do sound great, but these also sound shockingly good.
Yeah.
Let's try the bridge, but I'm going to be honest. I've never heard a bad sounding bridge pickup ever. Oh, we could do a middle position clean thing. Let's do that. We may as well, because some people might use that. I quite like a middle.
I do, yeah.
Tele sound. I mean, the point is, they're 65 quid. Yeah. Just get a set. Just every set. I had a set of these ages ago on a guitar I made and sold, but I didn't play them that much.
Just Toneriders, man. Like, just get them.
This is Sex and Alcohol. Almost like someone drilled out the dots on that and replaced them, isn't it?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, they sound great, which is handy because this is going to be used in the studio, which is why I got these pickups to put in it, because I thought, what's a good set of pickups?
Anything by Tonerider, apparently.
Yeah, basically it needs to be something good enough to be in the studio. Otherwise, if you're using, like I said about brass stuff, that's where it really shines. Like if you're using a brass covered pickup, especially a neck pickup, it's really obvious because it loses all the high end, and you can't just turn up the treble, because if that high end sound isn't there, you can't hear it. It just doesn't exist. So boosting the treble, like the analogy I gave earlier, it's like taking a picture of your lawn at the end of summer and it's dead and brown, and then putting a green filter on it and going, there you go, there's grass, and you go, that's weird.
That would be weird.
But of course, people will listen at a bus stop on their phone in the rain and go, oh, I can't tell a difference. Yeah, you can. You just can't hear.
Yeah, don't bother listening to any pickup comparisons on a phone, because you will not hear it.
Or don't listen to anyone on the internet. But when you go to play in a studio and you remove all the low end of a guitar, because you don't put the low end of the guitar in a mix, that's what your bass and your drums do, and all like the guitar feels sort of mid-range type thing. And live, if you're turning your amp up all the time, it might be because you got all the low end in your sound and none of the high end, so you're getting lost in the mix. And this is where this sort of stuff's good, because it will sit in a mix and sound how you want it to sound, or closer. You're still going to cut out the low end, but it's going to sing through. 65 quid.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be more than that. I thought it was going to be £100 set.
You'd still pay it.
I'd pay £100, yeah, any day. I think that's amazing. Have you seen the box as well? Sorry, is the box on that?
Yeah.
They've got new packaging, so it used to come in a plastic thing. Oh no, I've seen it. You have a little look. What do you think of the box?
Like that.
You're too scared to let go of your new custom guitar, aren't you?
Exactly. Yeah, it's nice.
Reminds me
So
of
they used to come in the plastic covers, right?
I think it came in a plastic box.
Yeah,
it did.
Mine did, yeah. So they were all like that, and now they're this is nice.
Now it's cardboard, eco. Don't really have a cheap pickup to compare this to, because every time there's cheap pickups in something, we throw it away because it sounds crap. Basically, replace everything with Tonerider's, or a Fender custom shop or a bare knuckle. I do like bare knuckle. The problem I have with bare knuckle is some of the stuff isn't compatible with other stuff because the way it winds. Yeah. Also, speaking to Andrew at Tonerider, they wind it so their stuff is all compatible. Can't really bother to go into it, but if you went to I had a couple of Strat pickups which were bare knuckle, and one of them was from a different set, was out of phase, like the neck and the middle were out of phase.
Yeah.
So I bought two of the same set, so they worked then. So neck and middle, and then I was going to have a humbucker in the bridge because HSS Strat, also bare knuckle, doesn't work in position 2 because it's out of phase. I'm like, why can't I use any of your stuff? Whereas if you get a set of Toneriders, it just works.
It'll work.
And I'm a bit annoyed that I spent hundreds of pounds and then had to sell a load of pickups because I fitted them and they don't work.
Yeah. To be fair, the only reason I bought the Fender custom shop pickups for this was because I wanted this to be as Fender-y as possible. I wanted
Same
it
as
to be
Pinky,
like proper Fender custom shop. I would happily have Toneriders in it because they just sound amazing.
Well, I love Fender custom shop. I've never had a problem with any Fender custom shop pickups. They're about 160 quid or £200 for a set of Strat pickups. That's got Toneriders in. I've got Fender custom shop in something you have in your Harley Benton.
Yeah.
Pickups cost more than a guitar. But it's 200 quid for a set of
Toneriders, I think.
The Tonerider Strat pickup set's 100 quid and the Fender equivalent's 200 quid. We couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah. And I've got the Toneriders in my P90 guitar as well, which are like my favourite P90s.
They're Toneriders, humbuckers, this is the studio humbucker guitar. The Alnico 2 Classics. Wow. Yeah, I think they're £90 or something. Amazing. What else? There's loads of Toneriders in it. That's Toneriders in a test guitar. Just, sub £100 made properly, really high spec.
Yeah.
I can't play Husk, people won't know what the hell I'm doing. 45 minutes before it kicks off, isn't it? Could be big winning.
Start off with the swells.
Hot and have loads of high end for hot pickups.
You're on the bridge though, so
yeah, but on the neck was 7.5, and that's got a load of sparkle. And 7.5, I think around 6k for a single coil is peak. Although, I think
is that peak as in the peak, not peak as in the young'uns?
Yeah, when I said that, I thought, I sound like a knob. I meant peak as in peak performance, but I just didn't finish the sentence.
I assumed that's what you meant.
Yeah,
nearly 40.
Being in my 30s is what he means. It sounds lovely.
It does indeed.
£65. That's for two. For two. That is how much one bare knuckle costs, which isn't compatible with my other bare knuckle. That's like the cheapest bare knuckle pickup. I haven't even got them fitted at the moment because I'm a bit annoyed with them, so they're in a cupboard. Because the neck and middle sound fantastic, but the bridge humbucker doesn't work with it. Anyway, we're not going to keep slagging off bare knuckle.
Sounds like we are.
Sounds lovely. Oh, sorry, mate. Actually, no, I'm not. Super impressed. How good does this look as well, though?
Yeah, it's cool.
Considering this was thrown together.
Yeah.
Not for the Tonerider video, for another video for Who Messed Me Around, Geica.
Oh, was it for the Geica?
For that Geica bridge, I threw it together and then they just messed me around.
Is that off of...
It's a Chapman...
Is it a Strat one?
Yeah, Chapman ML1 neck.
ML1, yeah.
Chapman ML1 neck. the cheapest body I could find, Wilkinson bridge. It's a cheap Wilkinson bridge though, it needs to be a better bridge. Obsidian wire. That's like £100 odd worth of electrics. Here's another video on a Tonerider. In fact, on the Alnico 2 Classics, because they sound phenomenal. They really do, actually. They're my favourite. I think they might be my favourite.
Yeah, I think Alnico 2 is probably...
You got the Alnico 4 set as well.
Yeah.
Not as good as my Alnico 2 set, is it?
It's too bad.